Hollywood may have big productions, massive budgets, and famous stars. But when it comes to storytelling, plot twists, and pure genius, Korean cinema steals the show. While many Hollywood films stick to the same worn-out formula, Korean movies innovate, surprise, and leave you breathless. Whether it's suspense, action, drama, or revenge, these films have no competition. Welcome to Asian Verse. Today, I'm going to show you 10 Korean movies that make Hollywood look like child's play. If you think you've seen it all, get ready, because this list will blow your mind. Let's get started. Number 10. A Company Man. This action thriller follows Hyung-do, a man who seems like a typical office worker. He wears a suit, follows strict schedules, and has a seemingly ordinary routine. However, behind this corporate facade, his company is actually a secret organization of professional assassins. Hyung-do is one of the best. His record is spotless, but everything changes when he's assigned to eliminate a young recruit. For the first time, he feels guilt and decides to help the boy's family instead of carrying out the order. This decision turns him into the organization's #1 enemy, putting his life in grave danger. More than just an action thriller, this film is also an introspective drama about regret and redemption. The fight scenes are meticulously choreographed, and the protagonist's journey is packed with tension and emotion. Number 9. Midnight. If silence can be terrifying, imagine witnessing a murder and being unable to call for help. That's the nightmare faced by Kyung-mi, a young deaf-mute woman who works as a sign language counselor. One night, on her way home, she accidentally crosses paths with Do-sik, a serial killer who has already claimed multiple victims. Realizing she saw him in action, he decides to hunt her down. The problem? Kyung-mi can't scream for help and must rely solely on her intelligence and instincts to survive. Midnight is a claustrophobic thriller that keeps viewers on edge from start to finish. The cat-and-mouse chase through the streets of Seoul is electrifying, and the protagonist's inability to communicate adds an extra layer of desperation and ingenuity to the story. Number 8. Phantom. During the Japanese occupation of Korea, a spy known as Phantom is sabotaging imperial government operations. When a secret code is intercepted, authorities gather 5 suspects in an isolated hotel for interrogation. Each detainee has their own story and secrets to hide. As they struggle to prove their innocence, it becomes clear that no one can trust anyone. The situation spirals into a psychological game of betrayal and survival, where every choice could mean death. Phantom is a gripping espionage thriller with stunning production design that transports viewers to the 1930s. The film masterfully builds paranoia and the fear of betrayal, creating a suffocating atmosphere where everything can change in an instant. Number 7. The Divine Fury. What if an MMA fighter discovered he had the power to exorcise demons? That's the intriguing premise of The Divine Fury, a film that blends action and horror in a unique way. The story follows Yong-hoo, a fighter who lost his faith after a childhood trauma. His life takes a turn when he begins developing strange wounds on his hands, resembling religious stigmata. He soon meets an exorcist priest who reveals that these wounds are a sign of a special gift, the ability to battle dark forces. The fight scenes are intense, featuring well-choreographed combat and impressive visual effects that enhance the supernatural elements. What sets this film apart is its skeptical protagonist, forced to confront the existence of things beyond human understanding. Number 6. Hard Hit. A simple drive turns into a nightmare for Sung-gyu, a bank manager who receives an anonymous call with a terrifying message. There's a bomb under his seat, and if he gets out of the car, it will explode. Desperate, he must find a way to save himself and his children, who are in the back seat. As he struggles to uncover who is behind the attack, hidden secrets begin to surface, proving that nothing is as simple as it seems. The film maintains a relentless pace, expertly building psychological tension as the protagonist remains trapped in his car with his life hanging by a thread. Number 5. Extreme Job. A group of undercover cops opens a fried chicken restaurant as part of a sting operation to infiltrate a criminal organization. The plan seems perfect. After all, who would suspect that the restaurant is actually a front for a police investigation? The problem? Their food turns out to be too good. Before they know it, their small operation becomes a massive success, and they find themselves juggling crime fighting with running an unexpectedly booming business. Extreme Job is a refreshing break in this tension-filled list, seamlessly blending action and comedy in a way that keeps you entertained from start to finish. Number 4. Concrete Utopia. After a devastating earthquake, Seoul is reduced to ruins. Only one apartment building remains intact, attracting desperate survivors. At first, the residents agree to shelter them, but as resources dwindle, fear begins to take over. What starts as an act of solidarity soon turns into a brutal struggle for power and control. How far are people willing to go to ensure their own survival? Concrete Utopia is a chilling reflection on human nature, exploring the extremes of desperation and the dark choices people make when faced with catastrophe. Number 3. Forgotten. Jin Seok witnesses his brother being kidnapped, and when he finally returns, something feels off. Small details don't add up. It's as if he's become a completely different person. As Jin Seok tries to uncover the truth, he stumbles upon shocking revelations that shatter his perception of reality. With brilliant twists and a masterfully crafted plot, Forgotten stands as one of the most mind-blowing thrillers in Korean cinema. Number 2. Inside Men. One of the best political thrillers in Korean cinema, Inside Men exposes the deep-rooted corruption that controls the country. The story follows An Sang-gu, a former political fixer who is betrayed by the powerful figures he once served. Mutilated and humiliated, he sets out to take revenge on the businessmen and politicians who discarded him. At the same time, Woo Jang-hoon, an ambitious prosecutor, is determined to bring down the same criminals, but by following the law. As their paths intertwine, a dangerous game of manipulation and betrayal unfolds, where no one is truly safe. With gripping performances and a razor-sharp script, Inside Men unveils the fragility of political alliances and how the thirst for power can turn anyone into either a pawn or a predator. Number 1. I Saw the Devil. Unlike traditional revenge films, I Saw the Devil takes the concept to the extreme, turning the hunt between a secret agent and a serial killer into a twisted game of torment. After the brutal murder of his fiancée, Kim Soo-hyun sets out to take revenge on the killer, Jang Kyung-chul. But instead of simply killing him, he initiates a sadistic pursuit, capturing, torturing, and releasing the murderer over and over again, forcing him to live in constant fear. The film challenges the viewer's sense of morality, questioning whether there's a limit to vengeance. With shocking scenes and outstanding performances, especially from Choi Min-sik as the psychopathic Kyung-chul, I Saw the Devil stands as one of the most brutal thrillers ever made. If you enjoyed this selection, don't forget to comment on which of these films impressed you the most. Do you agree with the number 1 pick? And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates, and leave a like for more content like this. See you in the next video.